cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I flex with you. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you're not finna get nobody's college. And we gave away that chili for $31,000, but it's not stopping now, man. When we get to 40,000 subscribers, we're doing another chili giveaway. So make sure that you hit that like, hit that comment, hit that get subscribe button. No long intro. Let's just get into the content.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late night.
Playing with the subject, bro. That's weird. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Well, that's Fetty Nash for you. But, not only Fetty Nash, you got Poetic Federal. He couldn't wait. He's probably naked again at his laptop.
He's probably naked again at his laptop as well.
Computer and making this video.
But any more naked Flakko videos.
Let's see what Poetic Federal then reported. Go ahead.
No Jumper host Young Ant Hefe was arrested last night on murder charges. Now, the situation and circumstance surrounding his murder has a lot of people torn on whether or not he deserved to be arrested.
Ant Hefe, the rapper and co-host of the No Jumper podcast, has been arrested for murder. Law enforcement sources have told TMZ that Ant Hefe was busted by LAPD's elite robbery homicide division and booked for felony murder. He's being held at the LAPD jail on a $1 million bond. Adam 22 told TMZ that Ant Hefe has been a great podcaster for the last year or so, and as far as he knew, Ant wasn't really in the streets like that anymore, so this is all a huge shock.
When I first found out that Ant was arrested, the first thing I looked at was the bail. When I seen $1 million in California, in LA County, that.
But again, you can go back and watch my breakdown of the Young Ant Hefe case. You can see why there's so many reasons he could be afforded $1 million bail without ever actually have, pulled a trigger or violently harmed anyone. You feel me? So that one was, I'm not going to say it's disproven that that's what he's in there for, but what I am saying is there's a lot of ways that can end up with somebody catching $1 million bail without ever having to take somebody off this planet.
That gotta be a murder. In California, you can commit armed robbery and you'll be home the next morning, man. No bond, on recognizance. That's just a fact.
Pause.
So the fact that you got $1 million...
Not true.
You see how this dude think you know what he talking about? This crazy. And I don't know what boo-boo ass wanna-be street person or gangbanger he be talking to. I got an idea, but he have no clue about nothing he talking about. Nothing. He don't know nothing about the law out here, how things go.
Yeah, to think that you could pull an armed robbery and get off on recognizance the next day, it's not even how the legal system works in LA County, let alone the state of California.
With dismissals, ORs, or bonds. He don't know nothing. All right, but keep going.
Bond, I knew it was murder from the very beginning and the very gate. But when I got the full details and when I got an understanding of what exactly took place, and I put myself in his shoes, and the first thing I said was, man, I'm just lucky it wasn't me, man, because I don't see myself doing anything differently from what Ant Hefe did. I want to preface this by saying, if the story is true, then what Ant Hefe did is something that a lot of us, if we were in his shoes, we would probably do the same thing. A lot of us have a certain level of distrust and hatred in our hearts for dudes in the streets. And if we leave our home, the last thing we want is for a street dude to breathe on me. The last thing I want is for a street dude to interrupt my day, to disturb my day, to breathe on me in public. But if a street dude pulled a stunt on me, how they pulled a stunt on Ant from the story we're hearing, I don't see myself doing anything differently. I can see YouTube commentators making videos like this. Poetic Flakko just tricked himself out the streets. Poetic Flakko just ruined his life. It's over for Poetic Flakko. I could see myself in Ant's shoes right now.
Right,
here's
pause.
A video of Ant Hefe.
talking about breathing on me, bro. Bro, you had a reputation for being stanky at No Jumper for years. What you mean breathe on you? Nobody even want to breathe around you. You crazy.
See what I mean when I say Munchie B's unintentionally funny? Like, I don't think that he did that with the intention of being comical. I think that Munchie B was speaking from his soul, and that's what came out.
It's the delusion. It's the delusion. And you talking about you would have did the same thing. You don't even know what you're talking about. Bro, somebody will disarm you. Somebody will take shit from you.
I don't know what Flakko would do in that situation. I'm not here to say what he would, what he wouldn't do, and all that kind of stuff. But I will say this. In hindsight, it's always easy to say what you would do in a situation that puts somebody under extreme pressure when you're not under that said pressure. So it's always easy to say what you would do in the circumstances where the world is collapsing around you as you watch the circumstances of somebody else's world collapse around them from your place of peace. That's all I'm gonna say. But Munchie B, let's see what he thinks about it.
Man, but all right, keep going.
Hefe, moments after the incident that led to his murder charges, this video tells you everything you need to know about the incident.
What's the good old deal with the good old people, man? Today was not a good day, bro. Today was one of those bad days, man, where the devil was working hard, man. He was at work, man, and he was this close, man. He was this close. He was this close to cashing in on wishful thinking. So right now, right, I'm in a phase where I'm trying to regroup, you know what I'm saying, and think things through, man, and just, you know, create the space to be calm and copacetic, you know what I'm saying, through the storm, you know what I'm saying. But hopefully y'all had a good day up out there, though, man, on this Monday, man, you know what I'm saying. To anybody day who was bad like mine, we gonna make it through, champ, you know what I'm saying. As long as we make it through the next day, man, we gotta, you know what I'm saying, we got another chance, man, to recharge, man, and regroup, man. Salute. Stay strong.
And the YouTube video that he made after this video tells us the full story.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The video afterwards where he like kind of, you know, sheds a tear on camera, you can see like the pressure weighing on him. Man, that was disheartening, man. Definitely big prayers and just empathy and understanding to young Ant Hefe and his family, for sure. For sure. No jokes, no funny business, no disrespect. You dropped some crazy stuff in the comments, I'm gonna go ahead and put you up out of there, because I don't think that this is an appropriate time or an appropriate space to kick somebody when they down. And the level of vulnerability and the level of pain and the level of frustration and the level of just being overwhelmed that young Ant Hefe displayed in that video, I've looked in the mirror and seen that face, and I've seen worse faces looking back at me. So I understand exactly what he feels like. I understand that just feeling just defeat and trying not to be defeated while you are defeated. Trying to overcome defeat while defeated is a feathermucker, boy, I tell you that, but let's keep going.
Story, bro. This man, eyes is red. He looked disheveled. He looks like he wasn't sleeping. He looks worried and stressed.
The good old big deal with the good old people. It's your boy Young Ant Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm gonna bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young Ant Hefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics.
Man, eyes is red, looking into space, expressionless.
All right, pause.
Eyes is glossy.
Yeah,
I'm not even sure that's a video following the video that he played before that. I'm not sure of that, because I ain't run across this content. And then and Hot Topics, we didn't even hear what it was about. This video, I don't know, man. It be the trickery for me, but all right, keep going.
Looks like he was crying all night. Looks like he hasn't slept. He's stressed out. Man, Jill ain't that scary, man. I'm kidding, bruh.
Spoken like somebody who ain't never been. No matter what anyone says, no matter how many times you've been, if you ever find yourself in a position to where you're about to be incarcerated, especially within the LA County jail system, you are terrified. Period, point blank. Why wouldn't you be afraid to go into a space where you can readily lose your life over absolutely nothing? And that's typically how it goes.
Right, I'm rooting for Ant, man, but yeah, Jillian, that's scary. God damn. But what took place and what happened, this right here is the reaction of somebody who realized they just got tricked out of their position. They just got tricked out the streets by somebody who ain't worth being tricked out the streets over. Young Ant Hefe at about 2 a.m. in the morning went over and tried to get some tacos. Now, this late night taco run ended up in a homicide investigation.
The LAPD says there was an argument just before the gunfire, and it all unfolded just steps away from a busy taco stand.
NBC4's Camilla Rambaldi joins us live from the LAPD headquarters after talking with witnesses. Camilla.
Hi, Jonathan and Kathy. Telemundo 52 spoke with the brother of the man who was killed. I also spoke with one man who was working at the taco stand last night. He told me he heard about 7 to 8 gunshots.
Young Ant Hefe is from A-Tray Gangsta Crib. Young Ant Hefe goes to a taco stand. He's standing in line for some tacos. Now, when you are a black man and you have elevated to a certain place in life, such as where Young Ant Hefe is at, where he's a popping podcaster, a successful YouTube.
Now, this is a point that Flakko made that might sound discriminatory, but it doesn't make it false. You just don't like hearing it coming out of Flakko's mouth, but he's not making a really bad point. He's not making, a bad stance when it comes to what he's about to say.
He's on No Jumper, he's famous, the rapping stuff is working out. You want to stay away from certain places, not because you are scared something will happen to you, but you don't want to be around certain...
You don't even have to be afraid of what will happen to you. At a certain point, we need to be afraid of what we'll lose. Like, forget what will happen to me. We need to be afraid of what we'll lose and who will lose us. Because I think if we start looking at it from that perspective, we'll be a lot more cautious, and even including myself, we'll be a lot more cautious. We'll be a lot more, understanding, a lot more mindful of our decision making, for sure.
Groups of people, the street dudes, the street niggas, right? Because the street niggas as a black man is our biggest obstacle, right? Is our biggest obstacle, man, the street niggas. As black folks, we're creative, we mind our business, but there's a subsection of black people called street niggas where they don't know how to mind their business. So Young Ant Hefe is at the taco stand, minding his business, trying to get some tacos, trying to eat. A Pablo Blood pull up. I think, ain't the Pablos from like 5'4" or 5 Deuce, who knows, right? But the Pablo Blood pull up. Instantly, an altercation breaks out. He starts to bang on Young Ant Hefe. Where you from, Blood? And Hefe, I'm from...
And I'm still trying to figure out who the Pablo Bloods are. The Pueblos I know of, but I ain't never heard of the Pablos. I still ain't quite figured that one out.
A-Tray Gangsta Crib. Cool. That should have been the end of it.
All right, pause.
Hey.
Now that's foul how you see, he have no clue about what he talking about. And he just throwing shit out there, bro. What's the consequence for this type of, misinformation?
This type of flammery, skullduggery, or larceny?
This is crazy, bro. I don't know, man. But all right, keep going.
You from Pablo's? I'm from A-Tray Gangsta Crib. I'm here for some tacos. Let me go about my day. But no. Back and forth kept happening. Now, Young Ant Hefe did something that I think we should all do. Young Ant Hefe walks away. Gets back into his car. Now, when Young Ant Hefe gets back into his car, the Pablo Blood follows Young Ant Hefe to his car. Now, here's the thing, okay? When a gang member asks you, where you from? That's dumb. Asking you to validate, right? You have a right to walk where you're currently at. Now, my rights to walk and freedom of passage is my natural rights. It's my birthright, okay? My natural right is freedom of passage and my freedoms. Okay, so I can walk anywhere I want to walk because that's my natural right as a human being. Right? And nobody has a right to tell me where I can't walk, right? So when a gang member asks me where I'm from, I'm not, man.
Here's the thing, though. No gang members asking Flakko where he's from. That's not something that's actively happening in Flakko's life. So I get his sentiments, but it doesn't really apply to you.
Yo, leave me alone. Man, all right, man. I ain't saying none of that, bruh. But, gang culture, that's the thing. So Ant Hefe answers it. Now, I guess when young Ant Hefe is going back to his car, the Pablo Blood probably feels like he got the best of the situation. And he wanted to get the best of Mo. So he follows young Ant Hefe to the car. Ant Hefe is in the car. The Pablo Blood is still talking ish from the vehicle. F this, F this, F this. And when I say F this and F this, y'all know what I mean when I say F this and F this. I can't say it, right? Because, you feel me? Again, I got Crip homies who I love, who, certain words I can't say, because if I say them words, P Nice will call my phone tripping. All right.
P Nice will say pause.
All right. P Nice will...
Hey, at this point, you shouldn't even have no more Crip homies. That's the cold part.
Yeah, I can agree with Munchie B on that one. When you're right, you're right. Munchie B is hashtag mic dropping right now, for sure.
Hey, bro, you in more danger than any blood and Crip. Believe it. You come around me, I'm gonna give you a big ass hug, and I'm gonna show you how much love I got for you. I swear to God. I swear to God, bro.
I don't think that Munchie B is talking about the kind of hug you give to a long distance relative that you haven't seen for a long time. I think it's more like the type of hug that a casket hugs you with when you're being put 6 feet underground. Like you're hugging onto the pearly gates, and now that suit is hugging you. And now in that suit, you're being hugged by a casket. Now, as you hug the pearly gates in that suit, in that casket, you're being hugged by the dirt surrounding you 6 feet underground. I think he's talking about one of them kind of hugs. I don't think that he's talking about the I miss you kind of hug, welcome home type hug. I don't think it's the same kind of hug. Hugs are hard. Don't worry about it.
All right, keep going. I got a little bit more left. Keep going.
Will check me if I say those words. Right, Rockstar will call my phone tripping. KK will call my phone tripping if I say certain words. Right, so I respect the Crips, so I'm not going to say the word, but saying all of that. And after a while, man, when I walk back to my car, I'm in my car, I'm trying to leave. You right here. Feeling like I don't know what you reaching for. You yelling aggressively. And young Ant Hefe just had enough, man. Just had enough. Pulled out the pistol, shot about 7 to 8 times. Bro got hit, bro died. And now we're here. Allegedly. Right, because he's still...
Now, I will say this to Flakko's defense. Oh boy, whoever that blood dude was that came out and told his story, he did say young Ant Hefe did the same thing. So I'm not sure if Flakko got the information from him and he's regurgitating it. But there is a blood gang member who's come out and said that that's what the story was. So that did in fact actually happen.
In the case, he could be completely...
All right, and that's it with that, right? No, that is very that's weird.
That is bad, like Flakko was saying. With that all being said, man, red dot to the left, you know the rest. We got...
Still work for the neighborhood hero. We got all 4 corners. TMC, the marathon definitely continue. Mr. Burger right here, live in the flesh. We out here, nigga. Trap knows, you know that, nigga.
Dangerous. Can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops, check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemy. Watch the niggas hella fake, I know what enemies intention. I let it go until it click if I'm an aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so with this mind, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.